Hey everybody, Chris with Wallowa Hikes. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, this is a channel for beginner backpackers. And I'm sorry, just a minute. Well, sorry about that. I just received a package on my doorstep. And I'm kind of excited about this one because I know where it's from. So let's take a look inside, shall we? So, little Kershaw knife, kind of handy for backpacking. All right, let's take a look in the box.
Oh, what's in the box?
So this came very quickly from Durston Gear, and what I have here is the Durston X-Mid 2. So I've been geeking out on this tent for half a year now and finally pulled the trigger. So that's all there is. Super, super light, except for the cool sticker here. Yeah. This bag is not a toy. So, this is the X-Mid 2 mesh inner. This is super light. And the X-Mid fly. Kind of want to go set this up. What do you think? Okay, so I'm going to start by putting down a drop cloth because even though I don't normally use a footprint, I want to baby this thing. So this is just like a painter's drop cloth. Just to protect the bottom of this first time I set it up. All right, here's our inner. Okay, so here's the fly. Also very light. All right, using MSR mini groundhog stakes here. So let's see how this goes. Actually pretty simple to set up here. So I've got little hooks here attached to the trekking pole. Keep that in place. And now it's just going to be a matter of fine-tuning a little bit here. Get a nice flat lie inside. All right, so not perfect pitch by any means. This is the first time I've ever set up a trekking pole tent. But with a little bit of practice, this should be pretty simple setup. So 4 stakes, 2 trekking poles. Now we've got these little sliders here for tension, so that's super helpful. And the entrance is offset, the zipper and the trekking poles. And this is really great in that these are not going to get in the way when you get in the tent. All right, so like with any tent, I'm thinking this will take a little bit of practice. So even though it's just 4 stakes and 2 trekking poles, just getting everything nicely lined up has been a bit of a challenge for me. And of course, that's not the tent's fault, that's me. So just finding the right spot to stake out the corners, and then tensioning where you need to. And adjusting just so that the inner isn't all floppy. So I've got it fairly tight now, so a look inside, pretty good. These vestibules are huge, so you can put your backpack there, pretty much all your gear if it's raining. It looks pretty great. This may be a bit smaller than my hike and bike on the inside, but there's so much more storage out here. Just huge vestibules. And again, not a perfect pitch. This is going to take a little bit of practice for me, but I guess I was under the impression that these ties should line up perfectly, which they didn't. And so I kept adjusting for probably the last 20 minutes. But there's 2 straps here, and these are magnetic. Pretty handy to just clip those together. Holds it right up. You can do the same thing with the fly here. So no messing around with trying to tie those old style toggles. You know, one of the things I'll just need to learn is exactly how high I need these trekking poles to get a perfect pitch. So again, take some practice here, but it's a super lightweight tent. All of this storage space, plenty of space inside. And this comes in at about $280. It's Sil poly, so this is not going to sag when it starts raining on you, which is an excellent feature. You don't have the weight of the extra poles. Overall, seems like a really nice tent. This is going to save me some weight. And once I get used to pitching it, it's going to save me a lot of time setting up. This is also going to be great if it's raining out, because you just pitch the outer. With most tents, you have to pitch the inside first and then put the rain fly over. And by that time, you're pretty much soaked. So just all kinds of space in here. And open it up and you can let the breeze go through. And again, got these little magnetic ties here for you. So looks like plenty of space, lots of height. So I'm really happy that somebody like me is going to be able to get dressed in the morning without banging around on the outside and getting a bunch of the condensation in here. So anyway, yeah, with a little practice, this is going to be simple, fast setup. So far, first impressions, I think this guy's going to be pretty good. So we're going to take it out on the trail a few times this summer, and I'll let you know how it does. The Durston X-Mid 2. And if you own one of these, you got any tips on getting a better pitch than I did, please leave them in the comments below. I know it's a super popular tent, and again, my very first time trying to set up a trekking pole tent. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.